G'day there. I was playing this wicked game called Morph Defense. It's by a studio called Exor, E-X-O-R. I'll leave the link to the game and the studio in the description, because honestly, man, this might be the most underrated game of 2017. It's so fucking good. And anyway, I'll get back to the reason I've done this video. Basically, I come across this wicked little bug, and I think it's a bit of a glitch / bug. I'm not 100% sure, because I got it to repeat itself, but then I actually got it to time itself out. Now, I'm not sure if that's just the code in the game will time itself out, but we're on the map Mexico, and as you can see, that shouldn't be happening. It's a really cool, like, I don't know, maybe you're underneath the map and you're sort of seeing the paths things take from like a sub layer that's hidden, but I couldn't quite figure it out because I was trying to, you know, block off certain paths. So I dropped a fuel tank just there, or a gas barrel, whatever you'd like to call it, and then it seemed placing that tower at the bottom just there to the bottom left, there was a combination that sort of set this bug off. So hopefully this will help the developers maybe watching kind of figure out. I've just done a quick Xbox record button there because I didn't initially set the capture card up, but then I turned it on and figured I may as well do an actual video on it because it's a pretty cool bug. Well, I just naturally seem to stumble across shit like this in the game. Anyway, man, the game is fucking awesome, and I really want to thank the developers for making it. I'd love to fucking see a sequel. I'm just disappointed I couldn't afford to pick it up sooner, because, man, the game's like a cross between a dual analog / twin stick shooter, and then it's got like a tower defense vibe to it, mixed with like a real-time strategy, and it's really fucking difficult. In my honest opinion, it's the most underrated game of 2017, bar none. It's just that fucking good, and it's really hard. To give you an idea, I'm really good at twin stick shooters, dual analog shooters, whatever you want to call them, and I'm pretty fucking familiar with real-time strategy and tower defense. Those three genres are all right up my alley. So I put this game on hard straight out of the gate, and man, it kicked my fucking ass. I think I did 4 missions with a heap of retries on hard, and then it became near impossible without having the upgrades for the ship and the upgrades for all the towers and stuff. So you had to put it back down to normal difficulty. I mean, you didn't have to, but I just sort of wanted to play more of the game. And this here, where I'm spinning around, this seemed to pull this bug out of it. I just kept spinning around. I flicked through all the ships and was spinning both sort of directions, clockwise, anti-clockwise. I was going to make disco fucking, you know, from Zohan. You don't mess with the Zohan film. But then I actually come out of the ghost mode and I couldn't get the bug to repeat itself. So I'm not 100% sure if going into ship mode and just spinning around a whole bunch sort of naturally hides the paths that are sort of a little bit bugged out and they're not too sure. Anyway, man, it's a really fucking wicked game, and I cannot recommend picking it up and supporting these developers enough. I really want to see another game. They're the same dudes that made that Zombie Driver, Zombie Defense, something like that game that was really fucking fun, that had 2,000 gamer score. So Exor Studios, you've made one of the fucking most fun games, and I'm so fucking happy that when you look at the credits after you complete the game, there's like fuck all people in the credits, man. There's a whole bunch of testers, there's the development team, which are, you know, small, and that's it, dude. There's barely anybody else. There's someone for music, there's someone for some other thing like similar to music, but it's such a tight development team that, in my honest opinion, this game couldn't nearly be more perfect. Obviously, I stumble across bugs in most games without trying, but anyway, man, that's the end of that video. Just fucking check that game out. It's so fucking fun. I'll do another video on it down the track with some fucking highlighted game footage. I'll catch you next time.